Yo, what is up? Packful Rap back with another live stream. And today is hella dark, but I'm still bringing you that information. I guess I'm gonna have to be the good views today because you can't really see the good views behind me. But shout out anyone who tunes in today. Shout out all of y'all. I'm just gonna have a chill little night stream and just gotta spill this lesson. But yo, shout out everyone. I hope y'all had an amazing Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. We finna get turned. We finna debate this topic. I got some interesting things to teach y'all today. You're in for a good lesson on the Packful Rat channel, on the Packful Rat show. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good lesson. I was I was trying to catch y'all. Excuse me. I was trying to catch y'all earlier in the day, but I just got off of work. He came straight home, turned on the stream. So that's why it's at nighttime. Usually I try to do these in the day. But yeah, I hope you guys had an amazing Friday today. I have some interesting points to let you guys know. I have some interesting information, and we're going to dive right into it. I guess consistency is the key. Check this out. They say practice makes perfect. And like that's not the truth. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice just like it makes better. You're not gonna ever become perfect off of just practicing. Like you're just gonna always become better. There is no perfect. Like it's just you versus you. It's just you competing with yourself. So it's like there's never like yeah, practice doesn't make perfect. So we'll get that out of the way. Because I know some of these slap monkey teachers are saying practice makes perfect. Yeah, they're just lying. That's not the truth. It doesn't make perfect. It just makes better. Real shit. I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know on my channel. I'll let y'all know on my channel. So like, practice doesn't make perfect. Practice just makes better. So like, but here's another interesting point. You need perfect practice. You need to practice your best to improve. It doesn't mean hit the gym every day to get gains. It means hit the gym your best. You know, go to the gym your best every day. And that's how you're gonna, get crazy gains. Because practice doesn't make perfect, but perfect practice is what you need. You need to practice how you're gonna play. You need to practice how you're gonna play. And so that's what I'm trying to tell y'all is like perfect practice makes perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Practice itself is not gonna do it. You know, you need to make sure you're practicing doing things the right way. If you're doing things the right way, then that's how you're gonna improve. Because you could practice something the wrong way every single day, and that's not gonna help you. So we'll get that out of the way. We'll get that out of the way. Uh, we'll get that out of the way. That that practicing is not all you need. You need to practice perfectly. You need to go through all the motions, not just half-ass it. Perfect practice creates perfect, not just regular practice. But there's more. There's more to this thought. Shout out Hooney in the chat. Uh, so as we were saying, practice doesn't make perfect. You got to practice perfect to be perfect. But here's the thing, guys. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. All right? So you could have somebody who's hitting the gym every day, and putting in that effort. But if they're, but you could still like make some crazy gains on them and, like get swoller than them if you just start like, working harder. All it is. Somebody who's big and swollen, muscular, you can get bigger than them. All you got to do is just work harder than them. Because I'll put it to you like this. Think about somebody who makes $200 a day. That person, what if they get lazy and then they're spending their money on pizza and they're just like not working hard, so it's not even the full $200. They're only getting paid 175. And then versus somebody who's working and making $100 a day. The person who makes $100 a day could pick up a side job and start working harder and catch up to the person who's making $200 a day by just working harder. And uh and that's it. All it is. The other person who makes $200 a day with a better gifted job, a luckier job, they could get uh they could end up making less than somebody who's just got maybe two jobs and they're working twice as hard, just to make, but still the saying for today is hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So if you got it and you're not using it, somebody else is gonna pass you up whenever you're not if you're not working hard. And if you don't have it, if you're not the smartest person or whatever, or the fastest or the strongest, If you work hard, you can pass up. You could like, you know, shout out Hooney in the chat. So I'll just go ahead and reiterate what was what I just said. So practice is not enough. You need to practice perfect if you want to become perfect. You can't just hit the gym every day thinking you're gonna get a big like Sam Sulek or whatever. You need to literally practice perfect every day if you're trying to get the big. And it's gonna deplete you. You're gonna be tired all the time. You're gonna always be in a state where somebody could, where you're about to pass out. You're always gonna be sore and tired and weak. That's what that's just what it is. Like that's just the price you have to pay. If you're trying to get big, you're gonna be sore and tired, and maybe smaller dudes would be able to come up to you and beat you up because you're so tired and sore that you can't even fight properly, even though you're bigger than them. So if you're a smaller dude, you may be able to beat up a bigger dude just because they're gonna be so tired and sore from hitting the gym. So keep that in the back of your mind. Don't ever think that you're gonna lose against somebody else because they could literally just be big but super tired and sore because that's how you're gonna be. You're gonna be depleted in your best like physical states, you know. But we're getting off into tangents. All right, we're talking about hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, and we're saying that practicing isn't enough. You need to practice perfect in order to become perfect. Those are my two messages for today. But yo, shout out everyone in the chat. Hope y'all had an amazing Friday today. Just wanted to drop those two pieces of information off uh, on the channel. Like you got to practice perfect. You got to practice how you want it. You can't just go to the gym. You can't just go and through the motions. You can't just show up. And they say showing up is half of it. Nah, you got to show up. You got to go hard the whole time. You got to practice how you play, because like practicing itself isn't going to get you prepared. You need to practice perfectly. But you're never going to be perfect. There's no perfect. You're only going to be able to be better than the you from yesterday. There is no there's no such thing as a perfect person or any of that. But yeah, the idea that, oh, if I just play guitar every day, if I just do this every day, I'm going to become the best at it. Nah. You can't just play a video game every day and expect to be number one. You need to study the game, research the game, watch videos, watch tutorials. And whenever you play the game, you can't play to really necessarily have fun. You need to make sure you're doing what's required to win. So if you're just going through the motions, having fun every day, having fun practicing, and you're not staying disciplined and following the right techniques, practicing how you want to play, you're not going to see the gains, bro. You're not going to get exponential gains. Because practice doesn't make perfect. Only perfect practice makes perfect. And it's hard to get perfect practice. I'm talking about you got to have the right, right everything. It's all perspectives. It all depends on, you know, 5 years ain't long time. It just depends how you look at it. You know, these fools who got gains, you can get bigger than them. You can get bigger than them because they're getting complacent. A lot of these people are getting complacent, and it's costing them. Like, yeah, you gotta be consistent. You gotta be, that's the key. Repetitions. You gotta grind out repetitions. You gotta bang it out. It's like repeat. It's like wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Keep doing these cycles. And that's all it is. You just gotta keep grinding, doing these cycles. It's wash, rinse, repeat. Don't get caught up, you know, thinking you're doing something the right way and you're spending years doing something the wrong way. You'll be wasting all that training. You got to make sure you're training like a beast, like a straight animal if you're trying to become, a straight beast. If you're trying to conquer your enemies, you got to train like that. You can't be just, going through the motions. You got to make sure you're still, pushing yourself. You got to make sure you really take it. We all experience the same things. We all experience the same, like, for every hard decision you make, there's somebody else who decided not to make that decision, and you're getting ahead of that person by continuing on your path and following the right decisions. And so just make sure you're doing good repetitions, healthy repetitions. And it's not going to be just three. You can't just do three uh, reps, you know? You can't just pick up the dumbbells and just do three dumbbell, like pick up go on the bench press and just bust out three reps. Nah, that's not going to do it. You need, scientifically, it is, you need to do it between like 9 to like 13, or maybe like 8 to like 13. And that's just scientifically saying how many reps you need to do to get gains. You can't just do 3 days worth of work, 3 weeks worth of work, whatever. You can't just show up 3 days. You can't just do push-ups, or do push-ups for 3 days, or like, it's serious repetition. Like, the difference between these people who are old and can't move, and the people who are old and you can't even tell, like, because there'd be a 60-year-old person who literally could do anything that they want, versus somebody who can't get out of the bed. Is literally, they just keep doing the repetition. They keep doing, like, but yeah, come on guys, like, make sure you're practicing perfectly whenever you're practicing on your studies. Make sure, or whatever, you got to practice perfectly, like how you want to play. Practice how you want to play, and you want to play perfect, even though there is no true definition of perfect. It's just, what it really is just better than yesterday. That's like the best. That's all you could really do, is just get better than yesterday. You can't really ever hit perfection. The human can never hit perfection. They could literally only hit, they could just be better than yesterday. But yeah, with that being said, yo, Packful Rat logging out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out Uni in the chat. I'ma see y'all, bro. I'ma try to catch y'all not in the dark. This was a crazy night stream. Crazy spooky night stream. But yo, Packful logging out.